I had a conversation with Coach Kelly today, and he decided that this week that I was going to get the first snap for sure, and that he kind of congratulated me on fighting through the process and encouraged me to maintain the same mindset and just ensured me that I'll be the guy on Saturday.
Now, are you the only guy, or do you expect Malik will see action also?
As of now, I'm expecting to be the only guy. The conversation was just more to let me know I'll be the guy. We'll see how the game goes. Obviously, Malik is an amazing athlete, and there's going to come a time where you're definitely going to see him on the field. I believe that hasn't really been talked about too much. All I know is that he told me to prepare to be the starter on Saturday, and that's what I plan to do.
Knowing you're the guy now, how much does that maybe help versus knowing you guys were going to bounce back and forth like you had to do last week?
It helps. It definitely helps when it comes to your mindset when you're out there and you're getting every reps with the ones, with the guys who are going to be playing. But at the same time, I plan on approaching it the same way. We had a really good offseason with the quarterback situation the way it was, and we were able to create an identity as a team with other guys stepping up as leaders. So I'm going to allow those guys to continue to be the guys that they were and not really, try to adjust when it comes to the leadership style. I'll just continue to kind of build off of that and kind of place myself back to where I was sometime last year around this time.
DeShone, how did you handle last year against Clemson? Was kind of another one of the very high-profile games coming down the wire. And I know you guys have a 24-hour rule, but disappointment after something like that in Texas is a little different. How did you handle leading last year going into the next week?
Yeah, learned quite a bit last year on coming off of a tough game like that in a rough environment. One of the main things is to truly allow the 24-hour rule to stay intact. So many times you're going to get caught up in every little play. And for us, it's moving forward. We knew that we were going to go in and play against a good opponent, and they made a couple more plays than we did. But it was definitely a great learning experience. We watched the film on Monday evening and learned quite a bit about ourselves as an offense. And as a quarterback, I definitely learned there's a couple of things that I can go back that I will adjust and will be better at. And I look forward to going back out and competing on Saturday against Nevada to make those adjustments and become a better guy.
Is it crucial you were named the starter for this too? Because we talked in August about how do you lead when there's two leaders at the position.
Well, yeah, there's one quarterback now, but there's still two leaders. We're still going to lead the exact same way. Malik doesn't fall off the face of the earth now. He's a huge component to this team, and he's going to go out and lead the same way he's been leading. And I expect him to. And I will fully allow him to step in and say the things he needs to say because he understands the offense just as much as I have. His experience and his ability to lead is something that this offense needs and that this team needs. So it's kind of my duty to allow him to be that senior guy and share his experiences.